Basic anime girl. Sigh, I'm not as pretty as my sister. Her sister has the exact same face and body. Her sister has the exact same face and body, but she's got huge badankadanks. I mean huge whooper proper doctors. Just say boobs you dumb frick asshole. I mean huge wampidumber frikalangus. My 4-year-old cousin is freaking out because we went to a restaurant and the forks had 3 prongs instead of 4. Every time someone said the word fork she said no, it's a freak. I can't wait for this kid to be old enough to use Tumblr. I love abortion and I love divorce. I pop some pills and I ride my horse. I log on to Tumblr and I start discourse. A Macarena. Elegance for eloquence. Irricofan. There's not one of you who at first glance thought these were phones. My mom's favorite pastime is to come into my room, insult all of my life choices, list everything I already know I need to do, making me 10 times more stressed about it than I was before, then leave my door open. I do not think, therefore I do not am. We need a current. Anyone else ever daydream for 6 hours straight and then after you're just like, nah, let's scrap that and do it all again but slightly to the left? My brain. Out of breath. Was that good? Me in a beret, taking a long draft from a cigarette and leaning back in my director's chair, once again from the top, this time with feeling. Big boy, what a dumbbell stunt you pulled last night. Stop. Whatever made you think you could make me jealous? Stop. The next time you bring another girl along when we have a date, I'll scratch her eyes out and snatch her bald headed. Stop. I don't like trifling. Stop. I'm one of those all or nothing girls. Get me? Broadway Antique Market. I bought this telegram because it's probably the best thing I've ever seen. I'm framing it. It cost $1. I need to end all my correspondences with Get Me Now. I love this so dearly. Has anyone tried to see if chimpanzees or bonobos could be taught to fully master fire? This one guy did, and he was chained to a mountain to have an eagle eat his liver every day. Dolly Parton opens up about designing women. Dolly Parton created women. Damn, she really did that. She created her own worst enemy, Jolene. Got Dolly creates Lucifer. Jolene. Beginning of time BCE. My sister went to go see Unfriended in theaters, and there was a scene where the girl creepily asked who is it, and a dude in the audience yelled these nuts and everyone broke out in laughter while a girl was being murdered on screen. Americans be like, I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Americans be like, I'm gonna go watch a horror movie. A dajskd. Americans be like, I'm gonna eat an orange. Americans see a tree rodent and go, look, a squirrel. Americans be like, cold Jemmy a glass of water. Megan, where are you? I just wanna talk. 11 March, COVID-19 pandemic. The World Health Organization declares the COVID-19 outbreak a pandemic. Happy Plague-iversary. Being a writer is just like idea, imposter syndrome, fear of people reading your work, fear of people not reading your work, a single aesthetic, idea, where's the writing part? OP knew what they were doing. For $1 we'll add 75 Bs. I'm skeptical that you could, yet intrigued that you may. The best thing about America is that one of their time zones is called Mountain Time. I cannot tell you how funny that is to me. It sure is always time for mountains in 1/4 of America. Mountain Time. 1/4 of you guys live like this. A friend of mine made a cake in the shape of an envelope for their friend who was a postman. Good thing they weren't a gynecologist. Just finished replacing all the windows in my car with intricately crafted stained glass that shatters every time I hit a pothole. Who here self-identifies as a nerd? Raise his hand. Nerd, subspecies geek, type, fangirl, categories, TDP, ATLA, WOF, MCU, Potter, M Tallback, other miscellaneous, girl what? Heartbreaking. Local cat has never been fed in entire life, says local cat. Sources close to cat claim cat may have actually been fed between 4 to 6 hours ago. These claims are still under investigation. Breaking news. Cat was fed 20 minutes ago by the last person to walk into the kitchen. Cat claims fake news. We not have exclusive footage shot by our News at 9 chopper that confirms there's literally still food in the cat's bowl right now. Results for wizard staff with orb for men. Limited quantity deal. Did you type in wizard staff with orb, but the results were too feminine? Or did you preemptively assume that the selection of wizard staffs with orbs would be so vast, you needed to narrow down the results to only the most manly? No, it autofilled to that, and I thought it was so funny that I needed to know what would come up. I love how the first result is a pipe for some reason. I'm actively hostile towards all life forms. Damn girl, you really do be causing an ecological disaster. POV, you are an obligate anaerobe 2.5 billion years ago. Daily dose of serotonin. Bucky read The Hobbit when it first came out in 1937. Girl, puts on chapstick. Boy, that's too much makeup. You don't need that to be beautiful gorgeous. I'd rather die than ask a crush if they like me TF. What are the rich and poor areas of Los Angeles, Mr. Man? Poor areas, where you will live. Rich area, where I live. You're welcome. Mr. Man gives us the facts. I know 5 things about you. 1. You're reading this. 2. You're cool. 3. You now in the YouTube. Guys, I'm gonna try my best, but it's a freaking radioactive dinosaur. God, after making all the tasty things and healthy. Finally understood what Zoom meetings remind me of. Your sketches don't even light up, so I don't really think I can trust you as a wingman tonight. Me, I'm totally independent. I don't need anyone's help. Also me, cling wrap, clings tight. Okay, you're thick, but is your heart thick? That's actually called hypertrophic cardiomyopathy and people die from it. Son, that's it, you're grounded. I found a rap album hiding under your bed and it was the clean version. I didn't raise you to be such a nerd. Till Paul do us blood. When you're so high on dentist gas the water buffalo of drugs visits you. I showed this to my friend sitting next to me and he didn't even laugh, he just got really quiet and then said, I have seen the creatures in those machines and it has nothing to do with the gas. Today it's a great day because it's March 15th, the day when Denzel Crocker lost his happiness, and it's also a noise Squidward day. Nasal congestion is so stupid, your body stops breathing properly as a defense mechanism. Plants, the human body, oh crap, stops breathing to avoid dying. Sometimes book less about you reading it and more about it being your companion. I should bring a book, I say, not because I plan on reading it at any point, but because I need to have someone on my side in the grocery store soup aisle. My personality issues can be directly traced to the fact that I couldn't do the monkey bars as a child. If I could swing a really big sword, it wouldn't even matter if anyone loved me or not. If I knew how to do backflips, I wouldn't know how to act, I'd just be doing Parker everywhere like I'm a Teen Wolf character. My boyfriend started a club where he would go to the library and help older people with their phones and tablets, and the most baffling story he told me was that an old woman came in who didn't know that charging phones was a thing, so every time her phone died she would just throw it out and buy a new one. Anime character holds bowls of noodles. English dub voice. These mashed potatoes are great. These donuts are great. Jelly filled are my favorite. Nothing beats a jelly filled donut. Some feelings. Entering a warm room after being out in the cold. The boom in your heart when you hear a firework explode. Having someone brush your hair. The buzz of your fingers opening a package you had been waiting for. Writing with a new pen. The funny feeling in your stomach when you see the sun outside your window and realize you've stayed up all night. At least 5 Americans accidentally shot off their penises since 2010. Then this is natural selection at work and you probably deserved it. If giraffes were predators they would look both hilarious and terrifying while sneaking up on their prey. I'm afraid you've missed the predatory giraffes by about 66 million years, mate. Have you ever messed up a fingering so badly that you want to go back in time 30 seconds to preemptively slap yourself, especially when it's during a private lesson? I'm just imagining how this sounds to non-musicians. Ask Jaxt. Oh, this is about instruments. Careful of fingering. Please shut the gate. Please shut the gate. Open the gate. Axe excite. 6th grade boys shut school down and send students to hospital by spraying too much Axe deodorant. I knew it would happen one day. What the frick kind of dragon is that? Holy crap, it's already 2:18 Motherfricker. My friend's new smartwatch. I'm sold on getting one now. Where do I get this? This looks like a man just got switched into a cat's body and he's having some self-realization of the situation and he's bugging. Why is it that evil villains always find poison to inject into their victims, like just literally fill the syringe with air and just stick the needle between their toes or something? It'll mimic a heart attack and the victim will die pretty quick and no one will ask many questions, because it'll look like a heart attack. First of all, how do you know this information? I feel like the government doesn't want you to know that. Miss Idaho, potato photo shoot 1935. Good dad, bad dad, the bad dad more looks fun. And the Lord said all life is cancelled, except Noah, his family and Ark, which we continue to stand. I stole this to help explain cancel culture to some people today. Not to be an English major, derogatory, but reading books is good for you actually. Not to be a psychology student, derogatory, but they are right. Breaking news. Popular male YouTuber Thomas Sanders fell down an abandoned cum shaft and died on impact. Rescue officials state it's too dangerous to retrieve the body from the mines and have received permission from loved ones to begin sealing the cave, where his body will lie for all eternity. Is proper punctuation. When you're older you'll want kids, they said. I stare at my fields of goats. My endless fields of goats. They were right. Men kiss each other. I saw it on Google Images. I thought this was a command. Men kiss each other. Master has snatched Dobby's wig. Whoever reblogged this and tagged it Star Wars is the funniest person on this planet. Kafkaesque, bug in it, Parasine, Dissented, Machiavellian, by Shrek Shaw. Favorite thing about Hosier's songs are that at first listen they're beautiful prose, but then you listen to it again and you go, wait, this is horny. Modern day Shakespeare right in front of us. My dad gave me a USB drive with hundreds of pictures he has taken since the 70s. This picture of the snuggle bear playing Uno is undoubtedly the best picture he has ever taken. When you brush your teeth you are petting your skeleton for a job well done. Smoke meth. Hail Satan. What the frig?
Howdy folks, I hope that you all enjoyed episode 142 of Top Tumblr Memes. If you did, feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. I'd like to give a big thank you to the newest channel member. It is going to be Aguiar 2000. I really appreciate you becoming a member and supporting the channel. If you are interested in having a channel membership, you can click the join button right next to the subscribe button. Anything that you can contribute is greatly appreciated by me. I really appreciate it. I just said that. Had to reiterate myself. I really do appreciate the you all supporting me, going the extra mile to do so. So thank you to him and thank you to all the other channel members so far. I just finished filming the Q&A video, so it should be up in the next week or so, week or two, somewhere in there. I have 2 exams coming up this week, so it'll be maybe pushed off till the end of the week and then start of next week. I'll really try to get into it and make sure it gets out to you all, so keep an eye out for that. Question of the day is, just because, I mean, I don't know, it's got, like, daylight savings has messed up my whole schedule because I feel like now it's 6 p.m. but it's actually 8 p.m. So would you all dissolve daylight savings time? Because I know that there's like debate around that. Would you keep the daylight savings time going forward an hour and going back an hour twice a year? Or would you just say let it be? That's the question for you all today. Hope that you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is for you, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Peace out.